Number 1. Martin Truex Jr. Surprisingly, MTJ had a down day at the track at the Roval. Running second is so unlike him, especially in round 1 of the playoffs. I'm truly shocked he didn't sweep round 1 with how many laps he led last year at the Roval. I'm kidding. MTJ with yet another solid performance. I see no reason for MTJ to drop after the Roval. He is still the king of the ACS power rankings. Number 2. Chase Elliott. Alright, that was incredible. What Chase did was downright embarrassing, but he erased everything that happened on that restart with that stellar comeback. He still had 5 laps left and change when he passed for the win as well. Elliott had a rocket ship at the Roval, and I really think he has a solid shot at the round of 8. Number 3. Kevin Harvick. You gotta feel bad for Happy. He led almost all the laps in the second half of that race and ended up getting passed for the lead in turn 4 on the oval. But then again, I'm sure Kevin Harvick is fine with quiet days at the track as long as it gets him another shot at the championship in Homestead. Number 4. Brad Keselowski. One big plus for Bradley coming out of the Roval is that he didn't lead the field off the edge of the world like he did last year. Brad was seen as the favorite by most in the garage, and he had a solid top 5 run in response. Keselowski will happily take that speed and head into the round of 12 at Dover. Number 5. Alex Bowman. Another Cinderella story out of the Hendrick camp at the Roval. Bowman was caught dead to rights with 20 laps to go in Charlotte. Then the mayhem of constant cautions happened, and he was able to use fresh tires to slowly move his way up the grid after all the restarts. Bowman came in clutch by climbing up to second and outrunning a hard-pressing Newman and Almirola at the end of the race. I'm sure Bowman is on top of the world right now. Number 6. Kyle Larson. Well, Larson seemed like one of the better cars on the day. He won stage 1 and then kind of just dipped. Larson did enough to advance him to the round of 12. Now we'll have to see if he can finally squash the round of 12 demons and advance. Number 7. William Byron. Canals continues to keep William in the playoff hunt after winning the pole once again. Those two are working very well together with this package, and it feels like they are within races of winning. Byron just needs to keep gaining experience, and surviving the round of 16 is a great start. This playoff pressure may not pay off this year, but this experience could come in handy 4 to 5 years down the road. Number 8. Clint Boyer. I called out Clint and his team after Las Vegas. I was honestly disgusted with their effort and was questioning the effort they put in just to make the playoffs. Well, they kicked it in gear after Richmond and had an outstanding effort at the Roval. Clint and the team have new life, and I'll be interested to see if they can muscle that Mustang into victory lane soon. Number 9. Ryan Blaney. This team was especially exceptional at the Roval. They were slapped in the face with adversity and ended up crushing it to close out the race. They could have given up with the circumstances they faced, but they found a way to keep that car in the top 10 and were able to advance to the round of 12. Unfortunately, I only see this getting tougher for them heading forward. Number 10. Kyle Busch. Kyle did the right thing at the Roval to park it. He was a non-factor and didn't want to be in the way. Respect to you, Mr. Busch. Number 11. Denny Hamlin. Denny's playoff run has been extremely bipolar. Not sure what to think of their performance at the Roval. I'll just mark it off as a bad day at a tricky road course and see how he performs in the round of 12. Number 12. Joey Logano. I know he's the former champ, but I've been saying it since the end of the regular season. I feel that this team is in serious trouble. I could see them struggling in a round of 12. Talladega just might be his saving grace. Number 13. Ryan Newman. Well, old friend, I'm saying my farewell to you. Newman was my absolute favorite to cover in this Power Ranking series. Newman is just so funny how he doesn't care how he races anyone else and how he annoys the piss out of the drivers and the fans. Newman is a legend, and I'm sad to say goodbye. He was so close to being that giant roadblock he once was in the 2014 playoffs. The field almost got Newmaned. Number 14. Aric Almirola. I knew this was coming. See you, Eric. Sorry you had an awful birthday. Number 15, Kurt Busch. I'm at a complete loss for words. Kurt was my dark horse for the Final Four. Maybe this will motivate him to come back for 2020 and possibly 2021, because this team definitely fell short of a huge goal. Number 16, Erik Jones. He has the talent and the speed, just can't get away with the cheating. Maybe next year, Mr. Jones. Go blue.